Alright, now we can finally start with all of us here. Sorry your invention didn't go as planned, TikTok.
That's alright. Every failure is a learning experience.
That's the spirit. Alright, questioning marks, what do you got for us?
Anonymous asked, Doctor, did you figure out how to use a bathroom on your own? Or did TikTok have to teach you?
What kind of goodness? I figured things out in a way that works best for me. Let's just leave it at that.
Sunset Shimmer asked, aside from puns, does the doctor ever make any bad jokes? Like knock knock, who's there, apple, etc.
It's hard to tell if his jokes are bad or if we just don't get it because it's something from his universe that we have no clue about.
Yes, my humor is often lost on ponies. I applaud a good fruit joke, though.
Bipolar Lullaby asked, hey Derpy, maybe you should wear a green bow, or a green scarf, that could look cute on you. After all, you need to wear something green to make you guys look like a green trio.
If it's cold, I could wear a scarf, yeah. I don't wear things very often. It just feels kind of weird to me. Don't like how it feels on the fur.
Sounds like a hypersensitivity to me. A hair accessory might be the least noticeable.
But I like my hair as is.
Steampunk Equestria asked, you mentioned before about becoming a green trio. Perhaps a nice green ribbon for her key would work for Ditsy?
Oh, I like that. A ribbon around the neck with a key wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Oh, but I don't know if it's a good idea to have the TARDIS key all out in the open like that. Maybe not. You know what? Maybe we just match for special events. How about that?
Fine by me.
Same.
Cherry Blossom 1800 asked, you guys go to alternate universes, so is it possible that in some of those universes TikTok can express emotions? I kinda wonder how he would seem if he was hyper and energetic as the Doctor or bubbly like Derpy. It would be kinda cute.
I once did have a much more expressive presentation. Maybe not entirely hyper, but certainly more energetic, like a healthy combination of Derpy and the Doctor's energies.
Anonymous asked, have any of you been to Australia before? I would like to know your experience there.
Well, obviously I've been there, and I can safely say that there aren't many places in the universe with as many dangerous creatures as Australia has. But I wonder, what is the pony equivalent of Australia?
What's Australia?
Do you know what kangaroos are?
Oh yeah, I do.
I do not.
They're like, hard to describe.
Giant upright hopping rats with long powerful feet and a nasty attitude.
Close enough.
Where are they on your planet?
Way south of Equestria. Most ponies haven't even explored that far. So to answer your question, neither TikTok or I have been that far.
Super Saiyan Rakan99 asked, hey doctor, why don't you ever carry a weapon? I mean, a simple dagger or blaster would make things like fighting easier even if you only use them for intimidating your enemies.
It's just not me. I don't want to use brute force or threats of bodily harm if I don't have to. Usually there are other ways.
Super Saiyan Rakan99 asked, hey doctor, I was wondering, have you told Ditsy of your adventures in your universe and fights against the Daleks, Iceman, the Master, etc.?
I've shared quite a few stories, but I tried to keep the more severe adversaries out of it. It's not that I think she can't handle them, I just don't like talking about them.
Anonymous asked, Miss Du, what have you learned about from the Doctor? Also, what have you learned about the universe he comes from?
Ooh boy, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I could list it all. I know a lot of constellations now. He's told me about some of the human things that are similar and different to us. He showed me a whole lot of games and strange technology. Just a lot.
Anonymous asked, when is the next birthday you're gonna celebrate?
That's a good question. Which one of you is closer to your birthday?
I don't even know how long we've been traveling. I was 8 months away from my birthday when we started traveling.
I was 3 months away.
Oh, then that puts you about the same. We'll pick a time to celebrate together. How's that sound?
Yeah, kinda messed up that I don't know my real age anymore.
I'll remember. I always remember. You won't miss a day.
Buttermuffin123 asked,
What kind of plays do you guys like?
Romance comedies.
Stories about trickery and cleverness.
Musicals!
Anonymous asked, so Doctor, have you met the Crystal Ponies, or seen the Crystal Empire? And if so, what do you think of them?
Crystal Ponies?
Oh, that's an old legend from history. An entire empire was locked away from the world by an evil king, and it was full of ponies whose coats shined like crystal.
That might be worth investigating sometime.
Anonymous asked, Doctor, when will you do your laundry?
When I have enough of it to fill and run all my washers and dryers at once. It's just easier to do it in bulk.
Gross!
I've been washing this tie by hand, don't worry. I mean, hoof.
X-Class Gaming asked, Derpy and TikTok, what is the weirdest thing you have seen the doctor do?
It's weird when he's always licking things that probably shouldn't be licked. It's hard not to react to him like you would a toddler when they put something bad in their mouth.
My immune system can handle it, and it serves a very important purpose. I can taste the makeup of a thing down to its time signature.
It's still weird to watch.
Well, I taste test things too sometimes.
Inquisitive minds can't help using all their senses to the fullest.
Okay, just be careful.
Adventure!
Red Jukebox asked, what is TikTok's favorite color?
Green. I feel like I've answered this before.
Diddlebox asked, so doctor, I know about the secret nickname you have for the TARDIS, wink wig, do you also have a special name for your sonic screwdriver? Or even one for your tie?
Ah, haha. Screwdriver I sometimes call Bud, like, what you got for me, Bud? My tie is just my tie, but I could name it.
Ooh, what kind of name?
Fred.
What kind of name is Fred?
A very distinguished human name.
Fredo, Frederino.
Don't make him self-conscious.
Sunset Shimmer asked, so doctor, if you ever ended up regenerating into another type of pony, which would you want the most? Stay Earth, Pegasus, Unicorn, Crystal, Bat, Sea, Zebra, or something way different like a changeling?
The obvious answer is unicorn, but if you want me to pick a less obvious answer, I think that a bat pony sounds interesting enough. I saw some in Naya's.
Anonymous asked, Derpy, have you given TikTok a basic rundown of the 500 years of history between his and your present time?
I've done my best, to what I can remember at least. I let him borrow my history book that I forgot to return to school.
Galaxy Donate asked, Dear Miss Hooves, if you could, how about you make a buttercream muffin cake edible muffin pony shapes of Doctor and TikTok and yourself on the large muffin cake for Hearthswarming Eve?
I'm determined to give the Doctor and TikTok a proper hearthwarming. TikTok hasn't experienced one yet, so I accept the suggestion.
Anonymous asked, TikTok, as someone who sometimes struggles with expressing emotions due to physical limitations, how do you express your feelings to ponies without directly saying what you're feeling?
I try to use as much body language as I can, though even that's limited at times, as my legs are rather stiff.
Tobra asked, Hi Derpe, Doctor and TikTok. Apologies if this has been asked before, but what kind of music do you guys like? Given the Doctor's record player, I also assume they have a vinyl collection far more interesting than mine, so I'd love to see it.
I can appreciate all forms of music in one way or another. Humanity's best hits are my favorites. No one does music like humans. Well, ponies certainly do in this universe. I have a lot of music to explore.
I like Sapphire Shores and stuff like that. Pop music, upbeat things, songs you can dance to.
My exposure to music was limited, so I hold a special appreciation for the more bardic styles of music. I know Jot knew how to play the flute.
There's a thing called bardcore where modern songs are turned bardic. I'm sure you would like that.
Galaxy Donate asked, Dear Doctor, can I ask if you ever told Derpy that you were once married to a queen? I hope Derpy doesn't read this one first, she will freak out.
What is everyone expecting me to do when finding out about the Doctor's past flings? I don't get it.
Not flings, mostly accidents.
Right, exactly. That's even less reason for me to worry about it. Honestly, Doc, it's kind of expected. You would get into marriage shenanigans with a queen, wouldn't you?
Just comes with the package, I'm afraid.
Ask the Doctor 15 asked, Hey Doctor, if you and Ditsy traveled to a world where everything is in slow motion, what would your reactions be to it?
I've never run
Buttermuffin123 asked, Derby, besides muffins and bananas, what are some of your favorite foods?
I like coconut curry and orange French toast and stuff with peanut butter.
Dr. Funhooves asked, Derpy, can the doctor ever fix your eyes?
What? Listen, even if he could, this is how I'm used to living. It would feel wrong if I wasn't functioning how I always do. I don't think that I'm hindered by my eyes. I might have said differently when I was little, but I've learned to accept myself as is.
Let's stop here. Question was a bit rude, though I'm sure they didn't mean to be.
Yeah, here's good. I had fun.
This was pleasant. I agree.
Well, until next time.
Hello, Bald Dumbo Rat here. I just wanted to apologize for the long wait for this Q&A. One of the voice actors needed to take care of their mental health and couldn't record for a while, which is why we took so long. We try to produce them as soon as possible when a donation goal is met, but sometimes things go out of our control, but we'll always produce something eventually. Want to hear more answers from Dr. Hooves and assistant characters? Consider sending a $5 donation to our coffee, called Ponies with Pockets, all in one word. The URL is on the screen and linked in the info. Anyone can send questions to our Ask blog. No donations required. At dwnaq&a.tumblr.com. And you don't need a Tumblr account to ask. You can choose to ask questions anonymously. Every $5 will answer one question. Your donation will go towards things like new microphones, more sophisticated editing programs, and upgrades. You can donate anytime, but the best time to donate is when we announce a fundraiser to fund our next set on Tumblr. From when this video is posted, we are going to do another fundraiser for a month to see how many questions we can answer. If we can get enough, we may make more than one video. To see announcements, send questions to characters, and to donate, follow the links in the video info below. If you're going to ask the characters questions, please re-watch the other Q&A videos to make sure you don't ask something we already answered. Also, we do not answer questions sent on Coffee. Please send them to the Tumblr account. Thank you.